These are some of the deepest mysteries I like to teach people, and they seem very simple, but it really will change how you think about your body and how you move through the world, as well as through any dance that you're doing or just even interacting with people. So I like to call it the 4 points of focus. And I wish I had little pointers at me, but there are 4 points. There's my heart, which is connected to my back. That's number 1. Focus point number 1 is the heart. And the easiest way to find your heart lift, I call it the heart lift, is you bring your arms up in the air. So that's number 1, okay? If you always are doing each one of these things, you're going to feel completely alive and vibrant. So we have to check in with each focus point as we do each dance and each movement. All right, lots of awareness. Number 2 is your abdominals, right in the middle, your dantian, your belly button area right here. Your power center, which is, remember, there's also a back part of you too. So the front and the back, that's number 2. All right, number 3, here we go, we're going down. The private parts in between your legs. This is sort of illegal to talk about, but we're gonna do it anyhow, getting a little crazy. So these are called your adductors, ADD, like you're adding into the midline, adductors. And a lot of times they'll say, squeeze! And those aren't really muscles that we normally are aware of. So you just want to find those. A good way to find them is if you were to pretend you're golfing, doing a little golf swing, this inside edge, if you can roll to the inside edge of your foot, that's also going to connect you with your adductors. This is for really good balance. Wow, I love that. If you know this about balance, this is something that will really change your gait as well as your turns or any other fancy moves you want to do. And that's number 3. So number 4, bring it on down to your feet. And you want to think of the inside edges of your feet because that's going to connect. So just right in here, it's going to connect you to your inner thighs, your adductors. Okay? So again, back to the golfing analogy, it's also going to get your hips moving. So I call it dancing from the inside out. So you don't want to think about moving your hips. Oh no. You're going to think about your feet and your inner thighs and your abdominals and your heart. So each spot, we want it to be lit up, light it up, each spot. So keeping each one of those in mind. So if you get forgetful, you're like, I don't remember all those 4, just remember the heart lift. That's the easiest way to remember. So take it from the top down. So heart lift, abs and back. So your heart is connected to your back as well. So if you do heart lift, lats, elbows in front of you, that 3-part sequence will connect you to the back and the abdominals. So that's the top, and then the lower half is the inner thighs and your inner feet. So wherever you go, however you're walking, everything's going to be moving simultaneously. You're going to be focused on those 4 points. So keep that in mind at all times.